Blender's rendering setup is a force to be reckoned with, but its presentation leaves much to be desired. Its vital options are buried among pages of unorganized and irrelevant settings, making customization a cumbersome task. Despite the option to encode and render any common file type, the breadth of its settings only serve to hide its most frequently used functions. Enter the Super Easy Renderer, the savior of all your rendering woes, consolidating the essential settings and simplifying technical specifications for a more natural, language-based setup. It strips away all the bulk of the previous codec, encoding and container settings, just useless bloat for the majority of users, and replaces it with a convenient drop-down of the most used file types. It also makes things behave more intuitively. Did you know that default Blender changes the FPS by just speeding up or slowing down the project, ruining your whole scene if you made it for a different frame rate than the one you used? This is no longer the case. Speaking of speed, the retime value here is a replacement for that odd setup previously used. Resolution settings no longer leave you looking up values online with a selection of aspect ratio and resolution presets: 1080, 720, 4K, widescreen Academy ratio, smartphones. They're all in there and ready to go. The option to manually assign a resolution is still there, with the added benefit that you can constrain it to an aspect ratio. Finally, these extra settings down the bottom give you control over a litany of other settings which are usually dispersed around the UI. Motion blur, volumetrics, shadows, anti-aliasing. They can all have their quality changed or be enabled or disabled from here. Or you can skip this whole process and just use one of the presets. Whenever you're ready, you can just start your render as normal and marvel at your creation. Because you did marvel, and everyone saw it. Upgrade your workflow today and discover the power of Super Easy Renderer with a simple, intuitive setup that puts all the most important features at your fingertips.